If you want to learn how to never ever get server focused in the early or later stages of the game, then stick around for the video. It's bound to help you guys out in at least one game of your tournaments and help you place a lot higher. Yo guys, Neb here, and as you just heard in today's video, I'm going to be going through how to never ever get server focused. This video includes how to position yourself perfectly in the mid and late stages of the game to avoid this, and also some tactics to stop people from looking at you and reasons why people are spraying you. This video is bound to make you place higher in your matches and make it further into the end game, so make sure to stay tuned for that, and let's get straight into the video. So to be able to progress further into this video, first we're going to have to be going through some reasons why people are going to be spraying you in the end game. If you manage to get an understanding of this, then it's going to make you guys find it much easier to overcome this problem. To get the best understanding, first what you're going to want to do is basically put yourself in the shoes of the people that are looking at you. Think about why they're looking at you and what they want to get out of doing it. The main two reasons for it happening is obviously for surge tags and a potential kill that is obviously going to boost people's points on the leaderboards. In most cases, the people focusing you are just opportunists, seeing if you're weak and just seeing if they can get a free kill without fully focusing their minds onto killing you. So this brings me on to some methods to show you guys that are 100% going to stop your enemies from shooting you and obviously trying to kill you. So say the green AK right here is somebody spraying me. The goal ultimately when getting focused is to create as much builds between you and the opponent spraying you. If you're getting sprayed from multiple angles, I recommend just expanding as much as you can, creating as much space to move back through and protect yourself. So say you get sprayed through here, you just move straight back through here, flipping all your ramps, get sprayed from here, move back, you flip ramps, etc. So once again, I don't know why I'm picking on the green AK so much, but imagine the green AK, or I'm just flying. Imagine the green AK is a solo player that's trying to focus me. So when I box up, I'm just going to expand out towards him if he's spraying me. And every now and then, if they don't stop, you want to pre-fire the wall as they go. So you want to pre-aim him with your sniper. Just as it breaks, you want to snipe him. You don't also do the same with the pump. So say it breaks now, pump him, and he's going to stop spraying you because he's going to have to heal up. One good thing to do when you box up is assess your main threats. This could be somebody on height who's looking really aggressive, or just somebody who needs surge. And basically, when you look at their box, you want to edit a window, flip a stair like that. If they're really aggressive, you can even build a box like that. But what it's going to do is it's going to stop them from spraying you, as you've ultimately just got more layers to spray through. I mean, just imagine you're boxed up here and I'm boxed up there, and they're on the other side of this box. Are you really going to break through all of these builds just for them to keep holding the wall and you not get any shots through? No. Sometimes before you rotate from your box, you end up getting server focused. Say my HP is like this and you just can't be bothered to heal up until you're in your box in the zone. As you can see now, if I get tagged by one AR bullet, I'm going to get cracked and potentially focused, because everybody in the lobby around me hears that I get cracked and it makes me really vulnerable. So make sure just before you rotate, you're at least like 2 shots off of being cracked. So right here, I'd want to pop a mini and maybe a big at least. I don't see really why you want to save it so late, but yeah, this is one thing I see lots of people do and it can get them killed. If you're an endgame and you're tarping and you end up getting focused, and say there's a player here and a player here, it's generally because like they're just looking for a refresh or something like along those lines, you know. So instead of just keeping on their layer where they can still shoot you, try to change layers without getting cracked once again, and often it will just stop them from trying to go for you, because they'll obviously get pushed forward by the zone and they'll obviously have to rotate. So now we've covered that, let's get on to showing you guys how to position yourself in the mid game and the late game to stop you guys from getting focused. The main question most of you guys will have is whether you should be dead side or congested side in these situations. In my opinion, although in the mid game obviously dead side is obviously a lot better, in the end game, to avoid getting focused, it can sometimes be better to just find an uncongested layer on the congested side of zone. In end game, the best advice I can have for you is staying on the front side, however, because if you're on the back side, obviously people who have obviously rotated on the front side will look back and obviously be looking for refreshes, etc. On the other hand, in mid game, such as the 3rd, 4th and 2nd zones, obviously lots of people are much more spread out than in the moving zones. This means that you can spread yourself out a lot more and go dead side, as there's going to be less people. I also recommend boxing up near a mountain, whether you be on the top and manage to rotate early. However, if you manage to rotate late, and that's the best you can do, then try to hug a hill or go in between some trees, as it's just going to ruin the line of sight that people have on you and overall just reduce the amount people are thinking and looking at you. Above all of what I've said in this whole video is getting basically power positions. The reason why I haven't said it earlier as a main rule is because sometimes they're quite hard to get if you have max pull zones, etc., because other people can get onto them before you. A power position is basically something like a mountain or a hill or somewhere basically where you cannot get focus and you're in the most dominant position to basically win the game. The one and only way to get this every single match is to land at the alien base near Craggy, where if you get 175 gold you're able to predict a zone and then you can rotate really early and get onto a power position within the zone. Because you'll be the only person on the map who actually knows where the next zone is pulling, you'll be there first and you're guaranteed that great spot in zone. When you get these power positions, in games you can begin focusing people if you have the ammo and loot too, and this overall will give you the best understanding of why you're looking at people and how to avoid it yourself. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow the socials in the description, and yeah, catch you back soon.